go. So, give me a quick little update in the chat if you can hear me. We are live from Hiroshima, Japan. And I wanted just to show you guys what exactly the site looks like and some thoughts that I had about everything as I came here. And, just kind of saw what was happening. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, so I see people coming in. Cool. So, all right, so as you guys know, I'm out here in Hiroshima, Japan. And behind me, that's the bomb site where the nuclear bomb was dropped. The name for that bomb was Little Boy. It was the uranium bomb. It was actually the weaker of the two bombs. But I wanted just to show you guys a little something about this place in here. So it's a beautiful, beautiful Monday morning here in Hiroshima, Japan. And the sky is not a single cloud in the sky. It's gorgeous today. But I want to talk about how how this entire city was rebuilt and they really capitalized on this terrible event. Let me see. Oh, okay, you can flip the camera around too. What's up, people? I'm not gonna be too vain and be like Mr. Live Streamer. Here's my face. Here's my face. I want to show you guys more of this, but I'm just gonna give you guys a little perspective here. I'm gonna show you the memorial site here. Take a look. I don't live in Hiroshima, Shibuya. Just pay attention. Use your brain. So, as you can see, this is the one of the many peace memorials. This bomb was dropped, I think it was August 6th. Yeah, August 6th, 1945. There's the site. And then there's the building right there. So that was actually, the bomb was dropped about 600 yards above this. Because when you drop a bomb, you actually want it to detonate above your target because it detonates in a sphere. If you drop it on the target, only half of the damage is done. So, everybody likes to complain today. Everybody likes to blame everything. They blame racism, they blame the patriarchy, they blame, the fucking flying spaghetti monster. They blame everything, right? And I just want to take a look and just show you, here in Hiroshima, these people didn't. I mean, yeah, they could sit around and blame the Americans for doing what they did, but they rebuilt this entire city. This entire city was fucking leveled to the ground. Okay? It was leveled to the entire floor. This is one of the few pieces of architecture that survived the bomb itself. Let me see. Right there. And these people have turned this into a gigantic tourist site, a World Heritage site too. World Heritage sites are in war, you're just not allowed to attack World Heritage sites. They're just so important with human nature and human history that it's against the rules. But this place is beautiful, beautiful, flourishing city. It is so gorgeous. See that? And I'm gonna take a stroll with you guys to the Peace Museum too. But I just wanted to use this as an opportunity to tell you guys, don't stop just fucking crying. Stop whining. Okay? Stop just bitching about everything in your life. Your life is so fucking easy. It really is. A lot of your problems are just these non existent first world problems. And seriously, you can do anything nowadays. You can turn your life around. The biggest thing is just you have these mental blocks. That's all it is. It's mental blocks that are fucking with you. And look at this place. Beautiful flowers, fresh, clean air, crime-free city, virtually no crime, no pollution. I mean, cheap cost living. You get like a 2-bedroom apartment out here for like $450 a month. And I would live here over any city in America. Any city. But look at this. Absolutely devastating. We as Americans nuked these people right into the fucking ground. You know? And if you go to Nagasaki, Nagasaki is where they dropped the plutonium bomb, Fat Man. And the Fat Man bomb was way, way more devastating. If you go to the, like here, there's a peace park and there's like remnants and stuff, right? When you go to Nagasaki, there's like a piece of rebar in the floor. They're like, that's the remnants of the jail that used to be here. Because Nagasaki was absolutely fucking leveled. Funny, funny little Japanese history note. The people of Nagasaki and Hiroshima kind of hate each other because Nagasaki says Hiroshima gets all the clout for being bombed, and Nagasaki's like, we got bombed way worse because Hiroshima was the first, you know, to get all the attention. But Nagasaki was absolutely leveled. You see, this is the bomb remnants there. But look, you see all these buildings for a mile and a half out from this direction, from this thing, from a mile and a half in every direction. Everything was fucking vaporized. People were vaporized. Buildings were vaporized. Okay, animals, livestock, cars, literally vaporized, turned into fucking vapor. Okay, your life has not been turned into fucking vapor. Okay, the only thing turned into vapor is probably your attention span. Okay, but there's really no excuse. It is not. I just want to tell you guys, like, you're victims of your own modern slavery. Like, you're addicted to phones, you're addicted to porn, you're addicted to easy bullshit, you know? And that's why your life sucks. These people, look at this. Let me show you this right here. This is what it looked like. So that's the building right there. That's the building, and that's the entire city. I was just walking along that river there. Look at this. Completely destroyed. Completely destroyed. Japanese police officers investigating the biggest crime ever. Somebody just lost their sunglasses case. They're gonna take that to the top and figure it out because they have nothing else to fucking do because there's no crime in this country. And we all know why. We all know why there's no crime in this country. We all know why. But America just, yeah, open the borders, let anybody in, come on down. What's that? You got a knife in there? Oh, you lost. Yeah, let's be for catching fish. Yeah, come on in. Yeah, let me give you a driver's license while you're at it. Yeah, drive. Yeah, drive any side of the road, no matter what. We need people in prison too. And just think about it. You know, do I speak fluent Japanese? No, Olivia, I don't. Don't. Oh, this is not a sympathy tour. When somebody says, "Yes, remember they attacked us first," oh, listen, the emperor. You guys may not know this, but I'm a little bit of a World War II history buff. Okay, let me turn the camera on now. So actually, Isoroku Yamamoto, who was the head of the Japanese military at the time, he told the emperor, "Do not attack America. Do not attack them. He's like, I win the war for 6 months, and then the tide turns, and then we all know what happened at the Battle of Midway. And actually, a lot of people don't realize that Pearl Harbor was a failure. The attack in Pearl Harbor was a failure because the majority of the aircraft carriers that they wanted to strike were out. They got the Arizona, I think they got the Alabama, a couple destroyers, but the majority of the aircraft carriers were out. And then, you know, Battle Midway happened. That was the turning point of the war. And ironically, Isoroku said he could win the war for 6 months. 6 months into the war, his plane was shot down and he was killed just by random. He didn't want to have war because he knew Isoroku had been to America and he had seen just the gigantic industrial giant America was back in the day. And he also told the emperor if we were to invade America, there would be a gun behind every blade of grass. It's true. So he didn't want the smoke, but in true Japanese fashion, he was just following rules. You know? Here we are. Now we're at fucking Hiroshima. If they listened to that man, this wouldn't have been here. But history told another tale. You know? History told another tale. So let me show you. I'm in the Peace Park now. So this is the memorial for all the kids that were killed. Again, were your children vaporized by atomic bombs? No? Yeah, then you get a fucking job that gets you to at least $100,000 a year. You could start a YouTube channel. You could start a business. You could lose 50 pounds. You could do it all. Okay? Was your grandmother vaporized by the bomb? No? You'll be all right. You know, when you sit and see people blaming racism, blaming the patriarchy, blaming all this fucking garbage that's not even there, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Look at that. Oh, I can zoom in. That's pretty cool. This is the peace bell. Let's see, that's the peace bell. And you might be thinking, is this LGBTQ? No, this is just children. Rainbows are about children and peace in Japan. That's not LGBT. Hey, wow, I think it says peace. Got caught in a tour group for these people. It's very creepy. I'll show you some more of the peace stuff over here. Get out of everybody's way. I'll show you over here too. So this is all the peace memorial. I'll show you the peace memorial over here too. You know, that's why it just makes you so mad when you just see people blaming everything in America on everything. Like, oh, it's this, it's that, it's this, it's that. When you blame something on some outside force, all you're doing is giving that outside force, you know, power over you. And, you know, it just, you surrender power. Okay. You surrender power. This is the flame of peace and the pond of peace here. I'll read it to you. It says, at the northern edge of the Pond of Peace, there's a flame of peace, which was built with donations from all over Japan. It was designed by Tokyo University professor Kenzo Tange, and completed on August 1st, 1964. Symbolizing the universal desire for a world free from nuclear weapons, the flame will burn until the day when all weapons have disappeared from the earth. The flame lies in direct Wait, the flame lies in a direct line between this cenotaph, and the IWAM dome. The pedestal is abstract in rendering of two hands opening upwards. At its completion, the flame was lit by the representatives of 35 temples, shrines, and churches in Japan, as well as representatives of the Japanese industry who brought torches symbolizing religion and industry. About 10,000 observers offered silent prayer. And that's that flame right over there. I'm going to go over and show you. See? So, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, for all you guys out there, you know, I think the hot word right now in America is racism, sexism, and anti-gayism, whatever the fuck that is. And you know, you sit around just blaming all this shit. Again, all you do is, you know, you are just taking power away from yourself. That's why it's called taking responsibility, right? You take responsibility. You say, okay, you know what? I'm fat because of this, not because of my metabolism, not because of my thyroid, not because of GMOs in my food or whatever. If you know about that shit, get educated and fucking get disciplined. Cook at home, right? When people blame racism, you don't know what the fuck racism is if you don't live outside of America. America is the least racist place in the world. Are you kidding me? Anybody of any color can come and make it in America. You know, in Japan, you can't even get an apartment unless a Japanese citizen vouches for you and says, yeah, this non Japanese person, if they don't pay the rent, I will. It's called a guarantor. In Thailand, you cannot buy property unless you're Thai. Okay? It is so easy to succeed nowadays. You just have to dedicate yourself to making it happen. It's the Peace Museum over there. So, yeah, that right there is the Peace Museum where you can see all of the stuff that happened during the bomb, remnants of clothing, all these different things that happened. You know, looks like there's some children here in a school trip too, over in that distance. They bring a lot of the kids here, show them the history. They're on the top of the case. They're on the missing sunglasses case. They found it. Scrambling all jets, diverting all resources. Because there's no crime here. There's virtually no crime. Like, if there's like one murder, it's like all over the entire news. But if a foreigner does something, oh, believe me, yeah, it is blown up to the astronomical proportions. You know, oh, there's some statues. I'll show you guys the statues over there, actually. You know, and I could have had every excuse in the world myself, right? You there, you listening, you just tell me, is your life? Do you have a better stepping stone than me, right? Grew up poor, immigrant mother to America with no fucking papers, never met my dad, grew up in an unstable household, physically and emotionally abused, right? Poor all the way up until I was fucking, 19, like 18, like I could kind of get a job and support myself. I had to go through college by my own. I worked two jobs while paying my way through college. I have no rich daddy, rich mommy to fucking coddle me along the way so I could become some fucking fat rich kid or some entitled little prick, you know? Failure upon failure along the way, and to top it off. Are you kidding? Total failure after failure. Top it off. What's that? You know? And having to stomach those failures? Come on. Yeah, Emmanuel says the cities in Japan are more clean than the scenes in the USA. Yeah, it's disgusting. America is rotting into a shithole. And unless they fucking close the borders and start cleaning up the country, it's only gonna get worse. I mean, how would you maintain a household if anybody could walk to the front door anytime they please? Just take whatever they want. No order. Singapore has strong immigration. One of the best countries, cleanest countries, safest countries in the world. Japan, look at this. Do you see any homeless people in the park here tweaking out on drugs? Where do you see the homeless people? Have you seen a single fat person? Have you seen a single fat kid? Hmm? But these are all Japanese middle schoolers. Tell me if you see a single fat one amongst them. Hello. See a single fat kid? You see a single unkempt kid with dirty hair, broken backpack, nasty shoes? See a single one of those? No. But in America, we have, yeah, America, we have trans children, transgender children. What's that, little Billy? You think you're a girl? Well, time to cut your dick off. That's what we can do. With the mask, though, the way the mask, it's a manners thing. Older people are still concerned about coronavirus. Remember, Japan has one of the oldest populations on the planet. These people live forever. Okay, live forever. Look at this. Hard-working garden staff. Look at these people. These people are in their fucking 60s, but they care about their culture. Look at that. That guy's probably like 60. Kidding me? You see that when I go back to America, I'm just like, God, this place is so fucking disgusting. Get me out of here. I refuse to. I'm never gonna live in America. Disgusting shithole. Okay, but that's besides the point. The point I'm trying to tell you is this: you can totally make the life change that you want. It's totally possible. Okay, it is not impossible whatsoever. These people were literally nuked out of existence, and they rebuilt this flourishing city. This city is flourishing. They have a fucking baseball team here. The Hiroshima Carp. Okay? Yeah, no trash can. Look at it. Do you see trash anywhere? Do you see trash on the floor? Where do you see trash? Look at these streets. You could fucking eat off of these streets. They're so clean. Look at this. Look at this. This is a road where they drive on. Look how clean that is. Nobody's banging loud fucking ghetto music or any kind of music being disrespectful. Nobody's banging reggaeton and screaming. These kids with the white caps indicate that they're in elementary school. So society understands, okay, these are children, we need to watch after them. These kids, all right, they will go into their local homes, and some of these kids will walk and travel on a train an hour by themselves in Japan, and nothing will happen to them. But no, what do we have in America? Bullshit we make up. Systemic racism. Japan has fucking systemic racism. They literally have systemic racism. There are places like you can't go in here because you are not Japanese. You cannot live here because you're not Japanese. Could you imagine in America if we said you can't live here unless you're white? Could you imagine that? Unreal. You know? Look at this. So I just made this as a point, is to tell you guys real quick on this Interview with the Man episode that, like, you know, your excuses, I'm sorry to say this, but somebody's gotta tell you, your excuses are bullshit. Your excuses are bullshit. You can get a job, okay? Ryan from Elevate Cyber was on Duty Party yesterday. He's already making over $200,000, and he's been in the cybersecurity industry less than 10 years. He says you can get up to fucking $200,000 a year within 3 to 4 years of working in the industry. And the loser mindset will say, like, oh, well, 4 years is so long. What are you going to do in the meantime, you fucking dipshit? What are you going to do in the meantime? Jerk off and watch porn? That's what you do in the meantime? Are there blue hair Japanese? No. No. Not even close. Just the Asian societies in general. So, just a quick little lesson for you guys today. I want to say that. The excuses are bullshit. These people rebuilt this place from the ground up. So, don't make any excuses. The excuses are bullshit. Go to Masculine Empowerment Network, okay? Get on the waiting list. Go to masculineempowermentnetwork.com. Get on the waiting list because next Monday, we're locked and load, baby. We're rocking and rolling. And if you don't get in, you're going to get left behind. Until then, I see you.